Hi Aries, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with your monthly message for October 2019, and we are using 78 Tarot's Nautical Deck, Tarot of the Water, for your reading this month. I went for an overall theme for the month, the energy atmosphere that you are navigating, orchestrating in this month. You can divide this up in weeks if you want, one card for each week, and then the overall theme of the card from the bottom of the deck, however it speaks to you. All right, let's get into it. Oh, do watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos. They will be connected for you at the end of this video in a link, so take the whole month to check those out. Card from the bottom of the deck, your overall theme. You have the Ten of Wands. Well, doesn't she look like she's finishing a race? Oh my goodness. Let's be grateful that it's a 10 and that it's fulfillment and completion, reaching the end of a phase in a cycle. The Ten of Wands is such a fiery suit. It's all about our passion, motivation, drive, ambition, maximizing our potential, which is wonderful. And the Ten of Wands culminates in a leg of the spiritual journey that is reaching its end, and we feel really done with it. I mean, could you look more tired on that card, right? You've had enough. It's also a card about setting down a burden, and it may be that you've come to some kind of a revelation where you've been turning something over and over in your heart space, in your head space, and in your head space it's draining you of your energy. So bring it to the heart space, keep it there as exclusively as possible, and set down the burden. So it feels as though you may have come to this decision on your own. You know, you've turned it over as much as you can, and you've decided to simply choose happiness, because that is at the core of every single one of your goals, dreams, and intentions. So that's the feeling here. You could go over the details forever and still not arrive at whatever decision or whatever solution it is you're looking for. And you may have also come to the conclusion that what you seek seeks you. So why not be in your heart space and in receiving and allowing, right? Let's take a look at your first card. You have the Magician. All right, so at the time of this reading, we're very near the end of September. And the daily readings have featured the Magician prominently in this particular week. So interesting that the Magician is here for you in this reading. We're going to pull another card because the Magician has the potential to distract us from our goals, dreams, and intentions, what we wish to fulfill, right? So let's consider that the Magician has all the elements of the tarot at his disposal, and he can create whatever it is he wishes. So this is a reminder to us that we are in the seat. We're in the driver's seat, in the heart space, in the river of manifestation and the flow, and it's up to us to believe in our goals, dreams, and intentions. However, we can get distracted, and it would be easy to be distracted out of the weariness you see here on the Ten of Wands. So let's take a look at what the Magician could potentially distract us from in the month of October. Ooh. Oh, interesting. We have the Eight of Swords. If anything needed attention, it's this, right? You know, another one that's sliding sort of out of the deck with this is the Two of Swords. So there's some sort of decision to be made. And if we're adding the 8 and the 2 together, we get the 10. Could be the 10, yeah, 10 of Swords. That's a challenging one too. It's equally as challenging as the Wands here. 10 of Swords is about life lessons, and usually learned the hard way. The Magician could be distracting us from a path of ease at this point. So 8 of Swords is a mental trap, vulture thoughts, hamster wheel, Two of Swords is a bit of, I need to shut out the static in the environment so I can listen to my own inner voice, hear the messages of my intuition, get into my heart space. And usually these swords are crossing the heart, and they definitely are in this card as well. So there's a sense of defensiveness or protection on this card. And my feeling is that we're protecting ourselves from some sort of pain, loss, or sorrow that the ego has manufactured for us out of past life experiences. So prior relationships, prior circumstances and situations that were painful, hard to process, created really intense life lessons here. The message is that you're free. This person could untie themselves easily, pull that blindfold off, and step out of that circle of swords. This person, too, has the ability to listen keenly, intently to their own inner wisdom and to see the way ahead. So the distraction is off the Magician. The distraction is that we're letting our environment sort of dictate our ability to do just that. So the answer is come back to the heart. Next card, potentially second week in October, we have Six of Swords. Wow, you are heavy with swords here, Aries. That's okay though. You know how to wield them, which is wonderful. Six of Swords is leaving challenging circumstances for far better circumstances. The journey though can feel uncomfortable. It can be a bit rough. There could be some seasickness there. Although you do wash up on a shore of love and happiness. So it's worth it here. It looks like you've had enough of something. You've made a decision. You're setting yourself free. You are attempting to no longer be distracted by promises made by the Magician. You know, in reverse, the Magician is a very clever manipulator. He's charming even. So we could be talked into by our own ego. The charm of our own ego could talk us into settling for less. And the feeling is, Aries, you've really had enough of doing that to yourself, or you've had enough of dealing with that in a situation, circumstance, or relationship, and you are moving on. It's not an easy decision for you to move on, but you know that the quality of your life will improve for doing so, so you are. Next card, potentially third week of October, you have Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful card, because this card is all about long-term happiness and fulfillment. It is another 10, so you are, you know, look, you're dragging yourself out of a situation on the Ten of Wands, but you're landing in the Ten of Pentacles. That's fantastic, really fantastic. So you have seen that the grass is greener elsewhere, and you set your sights on it. You headed for it. This is why you're in this boat. This is why you're on your way. And this is exactly what you're designing for yourself out of the Magician's elements within the tarot. Next card, potentially last week of October, you have the Three of Wands. Beautiful. I love this combination of swords and wands in the reading, and then this one sweet pentacle. Because here on this Ten of Pentacles, you stand on a foundation in the three, having a vision for your long-term fulfillment and happiness. Making the move, making the shift or the change that you are making now has created happiness in the present. And if not full happiness, at least a greater sense of contentment, and you're able to tap your inner light again. You're recovering from this Ten of Wands type of energy. And now with the three at the end of the reading, you are setting new intentions, new goals, new dreams and desires. And that's exactly what had to happen for you. And you're going to use the Magician's energy to do that. Very nice. All right, we are going to do an oracle card for or from the angels and ancestors. Simply ask them what they'd like to share with Aries at this time. And you get ooh, nice card. You get Traveler. Move in a new direction. How appropriate, right? That goes so well with that Six of Swords. You made that decision. You've done it. You're headed towards your Ten of Pentacles. This is fulfillment. It's a whole new phase of life experience, and you're happy for it. I like that. I love that it confirms the tarot cards. We're going to do another oracle card from the Animal Spirit Oracle, asking what they wish to share with you, Aries. And you get Stag Spirit. Take the lead. This is all about you moving ahead, moving on to something much, much better and way more fulfilling for you. All right, we're going to do one more oracle card. This one from a new oracle deck I have. It's called the Halloween Oracle. And why not? Because it's October. And look at the back side of this card. I hope you can see it. You've got bats and pumpkins and ghosts and brooms. Sweet. What would the Halloween Oracle like to share with Aries for the month of October? And you get the Cauldron card, synergy and healing. Yeah, you know, it takes that to move on from a Ten of Wands situation or even a Ten of Swords situation, or to move away from distraction, potential distraction off the Magician. You're moving in a new direction and you're taking the lead. You're no longer in the passenger seat, you're in the driver's seat. I like it. I also feel, let's do an angel answer card. If you have a question, Aries, this would be a great time to ask it. Answer for Aries. Confirmation for Aries. You get perfect timing, divine timing. Yes, the time is now. The time is now. Last card will be an affirmation for you from the universe has your back, and you get, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Take the lead on that, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. Again, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos, and check out the seasonal reading. It runs from the autumn equinox to the winter solstice. They'll be linked for you at the end of this video. Do like, share, subscribe. It is so appreciated, and leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. Bye for now.